I was just watching Game of Thrones. And they just casually dropped one of the hardest lines in cinematic history. Like Rhaenyra was like, "You don't desire to be free. Instead, you'd rather focus on building windows in the walls of your prison cell." What? Everybody in the writing room needs a raise because I really do feel like in real life, most people are trapped in this like almost prison of public perception, right? Like where it's like they're not worried about what their life actually feels like; they're worried about what their life looks like. And it's created a society where people are conditioned to like sacrifice their hopes, dreams, and ambitions at like the altar of public perception. I got a homie that's secretly really into birdwatching, right? So I had seen this birdwatching competition, well, like a prize pool like $10,000. All you got to do is hop on IG, post a bunch of pics in a carousel or whatever, and then like tag them and they pick they winner or whatever it is. So I told him to enter. He like, why would I do that? Post it on my page so people can think I'm some type of bird watching ass nigga. You as a bird watching ass. And it almost feels like we're in this era of like artists that don't make art, right? Creatives that don't create anything, like musicians that don't put out their music. The smartest, most creative, most talented people you know are not the ones putting things out there into the world. You know what I'm saying? And within this prison of public perception, the greatest shame of all is to be perceived trying, right? Because caring is cringe, right? Like passion is shameful unless it's followed up directly with victory, right? So it's almost like to try and fail is far more shameful than to just never try at all. So we've almost seen like cynicism and hopelessness are seen as signs of intelligence. And that's exactly why you be hearing people say things like, oh, I'd rather cry on a Benz than cry on a bus. Why is crying the only non-negotiable in this scenario? Why is happiness not an option in any of these scenarios, you know? And I think a big part of it is most of us are never fully taught to see our lives as something we independently control. It's something that you like follow a life plan, right? And that's a big part of why people come to me, oh yeah, you're gonna turn now, but eventually, you have to get a wife and kids, you have to live for them. No, I don't. Like I can just not have kids and spend all that money on like friends, family, flights, and my fragrance collection. I'm a creative spender. You can literally see like their brain matter leaking out their ears when you say things like that. Well, then who's gonna take care of you when you get old? A licensed clinical professional. I don't have to like breed my labor force. It's not the 1800s. I'm just passionate about this topic because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, nobody makes it out of life alive. You know what I'm saying? The person who makes all the right decisions and the person who makes all the wrong decisions both end up in the same place. Like at any given time, you can change locations, change religions, change relationships, right? You can just break out of the box, bro. Like, oh, well, I'm too poor. You're poor in California. You could be poor in Mexico. Move. Like, if you want to, I mean, that's what's on your heart. Like, don't let me, but like, I really don't think people realize how infinite the world becomes when you stop caring about like the court of public opinion and instead prioritize your own purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you can post a happy eating sandwich on Instagram. What? We already have a surplus of people that don't want to try too hard, do too much, come off like they begging. I will absolutely beg for the life that I desire, right? You go on my Instagram story right now. I'm on there asking for, hey, somebody put me in contact with some Cutwater reps. Yeah, I want a brand partnership with them boys for my next event in a couple weeks. I don't care if I have to send 100 emails. Like, bro, I don't fear trying. I fear living a life where you never even attempt, bro. Like being in a comfortable prison cell, right? Where when the whole time there were no locks, all the guards only existed in your own mind.